Bam! Welcome back to the long-awaited part 26 of modifying an F-86 Sabre. How you guys been? I've been okay. Still trying to get this place together, but in the meantime I had to get some work done on the Sabre. I was able to get some touch-up paint work done. Still haven't quite finished it, but I got some done. We got plenty of time. It's just spring. I even got the landing gears hooked up and working. Still a couple bugs left in them that I got to work out, but they are working. I got to open up these landing gears a little more so I can get them to seat better in there. And I did some more programming with my Turnigy 9X radio. I tell you, man, I love this radio. This radio is great. But as you can probably see here, let me show you what I've been doing. You look right here. There's the receiver. I got this baby sitting upside down in a cradle because I'm doing all the electrical work so I can be able to do a quick gear test. I've done a couple gear tests. Like I said, I'm still working the bugs out, but I'm going to show you the gears right in a minute. But right, as you can see right here is a receiver. I got everything hanging. You know, once I get everything set, I can put everything right back in. But right now it's all hanging. I got the receiver here. Got an external receiver battery right here. That's until I can get the hookup that I want, so I can get a battery eliminator circuit in there. Here's that circuit for the landing gears I was telling you about. I got that. I got it jerry-rigged right now with one line controlling the landing gears. I really want two lines in there, so I'm going to get another extension and run it through the fuselage and hook up and separate the landing gears, get them on separate circuits. So, but right now they're running okay on one with a Y harness. And also here's that 6-volt battery. Believe it or not, I bought this from Toledo last year when I was started working on Sabre. I bought it for 15 bucks in a swap meet at Toledo. Not bad. This is a 6-volt, 2200 milliamp battery, and that's what I need to power my landing gears. And it came at the right time. I still hate I missed this year's Toledo show. You guys are going to have to forgive me. But like I said, I hope you guys took plenty of pictures. Right now, let me show you what I've done so far. Like I said, I've been working with this radio. And I've got her programmed. I actually have everything in here programmed right now. So I got the snap roll program in here. I got the dual rates all programmed in. The elevator, the rudder, the speed brakes. I ended up having to move some things around, unfortunately. Well, that couldn't have been helped. No, but I probably still could rearrange them. But I got the speed brakes hooked up on this switch right here. That's that one toggle switch, that 3 position. So no matter what position I hit, it's going to hit for the speed brakes, which I won't be using too often, just mainly on landing, so it won't affect anything. I got the flaps hooked on this dial. Here, let me hook there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to show you guys what I've done, okay? Check this out. Let me see. Radio's on. I'm going to hook up the receiver power. That's hooked up. And right now I got a switch hooked into the battery for the landing gears, which I'm going to get a smaller switch and hook up later. But landing gear switch is in. And I'll show you here. Like I said, I got everything. Hey, there's that steering. It works. There's the steering servo for the nose gear. Ooh, I just noticed something. I'm going to have to reverse one of the servos. That's no big deal. That's an easy fix. You know, for guys like us who build and program these things, that's an easy fix. Like I said, I got the flaps on a dial here. Watch this. That way, look at that. That way, I can vary whatever position I want the flaps, whether I want mid or high, you know, for takeoff and landing. And then being on the dial is also slow, so that works great. And like I said, I even got the speed brakes there. You know, that's a 3-position switch. and that works good. And dual rates, I got the dual rates fixed on the ailerons. There we go. Dual rates off. Same with the elevator. Dual rates on that as well fixed. Got it all programmed in. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, let me make sure you guys can see this. Oops. I want to make sure you guys can, because like I said, I still got some bugs in them, but they're working good. Check this out. It's alive. Yeah. How you like that? Oh, in some ways, I love being a mad genius. Just a little joke. I'm not a genius. I just love to build. And I know you guys do too. That's why we have so much fun on YouTube. Anyway, like I said, that's set. All the control surfaces are set. You know, and I'm just working with the landing gears. I got to do a little more work on them to get them seated in better, because they got to go down this shank another ½ inch. So I got to open these up a little more. You know, get my drill gun out and start drilling and open them. I don't have a vise anymore, so it'll be a little difficult. I got to take my time. But I got some brand new high-speed drill bits, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's turn everything off. I don't want to heat up the battery power here. Like I said, I got another switch somewhere in my little shop that's all packed up over there, so it'd be no problem putting in a couple of switches. Yep, turn the radio off. There we go. Like I said, this is nice. And like I said, she's coming along nicely. Now let me show you why one of the two things that's really holding me up. Now, when I first got this, I was going by the directions here. Now originally it calls for, let me see, 60 amp ESC with a 3600 milliamp battery, 20C. You know, and so that's what I went on and bought. I kind of figured I'd up the power a little bit. I bought this from Hobby King. This is an 80 amp ESC. You know, I got this from Hobby King when I bought the Sabre. You know, like I said, following after what the instructions called for. Then I went and got a couple of 3600 milliamp 5-cell batteries. I call these bricks because that's what they pretty much are, pretty much a brick. But they're nice batteries. These are 5-cell, 30C, 30 to 40C actually. Now these work great for that Hawk. The Hawk has a 70 amp ESC running these batteries in it. And she runs good. I'm going to get her on off pavement later on this spring. Take her off there because on grass, you know, it takes a long time. She still can pick up power and get up. But this setup will not work for the Sabre. From what I've studied and watched you guys out there, like people like Tim at Tinkerman RC, and a couple other guys, Dave out there, Dave Platt, I think his name is. The power you really should have in this, because like I said, the weight on this is going to be about 6 to 7 pounds. I'm guessing 7 pounds because of the extras I threw in with the speed brakes. So what I'm going to do, this setup won't really work. Like someone had told me before, unless I want a fire and a burned out ESC, yeah, because I'm going to be putting full power on the whole time. And she'll never get off the ground, because like I said, my fields are grass. That's one of the reasons why I put all that carbon in the landing gears, to make sure that she can handle grass runway. You know, one day I'm going to try to get out to, I know a couple of fields that have paved runways, but they're far out. And one's in Youngstown, that's Billy D's field, and the other one that's a little closer, that's in Cuyahoga Falls. That's at the Corsair Club. So They have paved runways, but like I said, that's some distance I have to travel to get to them. So I'm just trying to set her up so that she can handle grass. That's why I want to go with a better nose gear. When speaking of those gears, I might replace these gears with the ones that I use for the nose wheel, because I really like those struts a lot better than these. And oh, you'll like this. I'm gonna show you guys in maybe a segment or two. I'm gonna show you guys how to make gear doors. We're gonna call that another episode of cheap build. You know, we're gonna make some cheap gear doors. I'm gonna show you how to do it, because my T-28 needs some new gear doors on it. That's the only thing it needs, and she's ready to fly. Is a set of new gear doors. And I'm going to show you guys how to make some cheap gear doors. You'll love that just as much as you love that cheap cockpit build. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Sabre. Put some cheap doors on here too. You know, they look good and they're functional, but they're going to be real cheap. And you'll love it. But getting back to this Sabre, what I really need, from, like I said, from watching you guys on YouTube and your Sabres, I've seen that I really need a 5,000 milliamp battery. 6 cells. 5 I probably do, but we're going to see if we can go for 6. Might go back with 5 because I want to keep the weight down. And I need a 100 amp ESC. Now I've been online. I've seen some good deals on batteries and ESCs, so it shouldn't be a hard finding them. I really wanted to get out to Toledo and see if I can find something there, but you know how that didn't work out. And Tim, I hope you found what you needed while you were out there. And I want to see that golf streamer get up in the air. And like I said, I know you guys want to see this Sabre get up in the air too, so that's why I'm working on it. And like I said, I got the radio's programmed. It's already programmed. You know, now I have to get it in the air and trim it. But for now, I'm just getting everything else in the setup. And I'm got a couple other things I gotta get out of the way first before I can invest in a couple of 5,000 milliamp batteries and a new ESC. But like I said, I'm keeping an eye online, and I'm just tracking some nice deals they have, you know, and it's kind of, and like I said, it's just going to take a look. It's still early in the year, so we got plenty of time, guys. We got plenty of time. So that's why I'm not rushing. Because when you rush, that's when you make mistakes, and Lord knows I've made some. But yeah, we're going to have a ball getting this all set up. And like I said, oh, and by the way, in case anyone was asking, especially you visualize, one thing that my shop can do that yours can't do, look at this. I can extend mine out. See that? Now I can go past that 4 inches that you have in your shop. Just having a little fun. You have to. It keeps you from going crazy. But like I said, guys, this is coming along nicely, and I really love those landing gears. You know what? I'm going to show you guys again, because I'm a nutcase. I got to show you guys that setup, that again. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to show you those gears again, just to give you incentive on how well this is coming along. In case you're wondering again, these are DSR2 landing gear, electric landing gears that I got from Hobby King. They had a nice little deal on them, and they work nice. And for the package that it comes with, everything comes in the package. It's a sweet deal. You know, you got wheels, struts, metal struts with springs.